Ghostly, how's everybody? AzurePoltergeistTV here, and welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition with 250 plus mods, Chapter 7. This is Episode 4. And we apparently ran into a forgotten dungeon right at the start. We will not be exploring that now, but we will down the line. So last episode was pretty intense. Time-wise, it is currently 1:58 p.m. Get out of my face, please. Shoo, get. I think we'll go until like 3:20 p.m. As far as how I'm feeling today, for those that might be curious, I'm doing okay. Woke up a little bit early today. I think I woke up at like 11 p.m. Somewhere around that. Or maybe just slightly before that. Somewhere around that. I know I bring it up a lot, but I may as well. Why is there just a random dog out here? Is this a stray? Huh, well, can't interact with them, and there's a baby bear over there. Dragon burial mound. We keep running into this spot, I think. Isn't this the same place as that one mine where we had gone against the, Azure Racer Dragon twice? I don't know. I really don't know, guys. So, anyway. I guess an update on my job searching. That one guy still has not gotten back to me. Even though it's been a couple of days now, so I'm starting to get worried that he just ditched me altogether. But come Friday, I'll try to give him a call one more time. I have a feeling he's gonna straight up tell me he's no longer interested in me, which would be kind of messed up, because I've been looking for a job for literally 12 years now, altogether. It's a bit of a long story of how I haven't gotten one yet. Not having a diploma as a start, I'll tell you that. But that's a story for another day.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you?
It's not letting me skip this, really?
I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw them the other day. Wouldn't be surprised.
We've been through this dialogue before. Let me skip.
Well, just look around, will you? I understand that. A single gyro would be enough, I think.
Here, I've got a dwarven gyro. Take it.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
We're meeting at Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. All right, then.
Thank the Lord. I don't know. The most I can hope for, guys, is pray for a miracle that the answer is yes. I'm trying to rationalize it in my mind. I'm trying to think to myself, okay, maybe he got busy. Maybe he's still doing his thing, you know? Maybe he's just handling things in his personal life. Like, in general. I'm really, really trying to keep faith that he's interested. What is it with these groups of mages, dude? Fighting that many at once is so annoying. That's a hard pass, bro. I can't stand having spamming of ice spikes happening to me. I just can't. Clearly a modded dungeon. I know that for sure. We'll take out the imp, though. Why are the... Oh, I thought that was something for a second. The water textures look so weird. Are we really going to start off an episode with a dragon? I feel like this happened a few times. That's a troll. I personally don't think I timed that block right, but I mean, hey, if the game's gonna give it to me, it's gonna give it to me, I guess. So, I'm just gonna do a bit of walking towards the location. Can I make that? I can. Am I gonna get soaked in here? Okay, maybe not. Maybe. But, I'm hoping that things go well. Like I said, I'm trying to rationalize as to why he hasn't gotten back to me. I do feel really bad for him of what happened to him. So it makes me wonder, did he give up on whatever, or is he just needing more time to recover on what happened to him? Because like I said, his friend's brother apparently got hit by a car from what I got told. So, may God be with that guy. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's gonna recover. I even told the guy over the phone, I was like, you know, hey, I hope you'll be alright. And my mother even asked him, would Friday be good? And I can't remember if he said yes or no, but he sounded promising. I remember that much. Oof, saw the artifact up there. We'll get this dungeon discovered, just so we have it on the map. Liar's Retreat. How far are we? Okay, we're relatively far. Yeah, we'll fast travel. We might rest in one of their beds there while we're at it. The frickin' twinkling sound again. I'm starting to think it's just something you naturally hear in this area of the Dawn Guard. But, so... I really gotta break the habit of saying "but," you know what I mean? Sorry if it's annoying to anyone. Something I just kinda grew up with. So... and more damp, apparently, because of the heavy rain. That's wonderful. I'm trying my best to get somewhere in my life that's promising. And having a job is just gonna be the start of that. I really, really do hope I'm not gonna have a letdown with this guy at the construction job that I'm supposed to be getting. Because it sounded really promising. We were gonna start off like, yeah, get right into the job training. We're gonna do this and that, and he seems like a guy I would love to be friends with. Well, I'm not, you know, not just have everything be purely business. Which I know a lot of bosses are like that. But he seems like the kind of guy that, you know, is open to being friends while you're working with him. Because if you're going to be at a job, I feel like a major...
Alright, Isran. You've got us all
Hold
here.
that thought.
Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
Imagine if we were.
So welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you.
Oh, great.
Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
I know who he's talking about, too.
If you're getting along with Isran,
Sarana.
it takes some getting used to.
Well, are you gonna come downstairs, or are you just gonna, stand up there just gawking at me? I know there's a staircase nearby. I just need to remember where it is. I forgot how nice the dining room looked in the Dawn Guard DLC. It looks really nice. So, okay, that's the troll pen area. Really dusty looking area over here. Gold, I'll take it.
What can I do for you?
I don't know whether... Ooh, Dawn Guard dagger? That looks cool. We're really allowed to just walk off with gold that's in here? Sodalite and Vesuvianite has been added? Okay, I know what Sodalite looks like, but what is Vesuvianite? It looks almost like a lime green emerald. I'm not really a fan of the color lime green whatsoever. It goes on very few things, or rather, it looks good on very few things. If anyone agrees with me, let me know in the comments. But in this case, I think this looks kind of elegant. What do you guys think? There's very few things out there that lime green as a color looks good on. Let's be honest. You know what? I'm a cat lover. Just to make it a meme, I'm gonna get the Cats of Skyrim book. Fun fact, I actually am a huge cat lover. There's literally a book on harvesting spider venom. I don't know if I've shown my cat on camera in the past, in one of my videos. But I do have one. Why does this go up to the Dayspring Canyon? This should take us up to East Run. Oh, I see. We walked right past it multiple times. I'm really sorry about my nose. I apologize about it like in every video, but I can never stress it. Stress it enough, because I'm that worried and paranoid about bothering people.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
You're literally gonna have me... Oh, I see. Ooh, creepy, right in the torture chamber?
This vampire showed up while you were away.
Ignored me, they're just...
I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Flies, man. I did clear out the flies in my room, but I spotted a couple more in my room today. Hold that thought, though.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about the scroll?
The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person.
Just popped my
even
arm.
by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun.
What is my character doing with the
That's
torch?
what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
I really don't like how my character's glitching out and spazzing out with the torch in the hand. I'm gonna have to fix that. It's really distracting. What's all this have to do with the Dawn Guard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong?
Sassy much. Aeon's annoyed. at the sass, but he goes along with it, he accepts it, and he responds with, "No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side."
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Okay, that fixed it.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture, Isra.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
You don't trust her? Fine. Trust me. I believe her.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me.
It's pretty
Whatever
apparent.
it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can? Out of character-wise, I know who, but in character, Aeon doesn't.
Well, the Moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would a Moth priest actually go?
Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you.
Oh, great.
I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Were you always a vampire, by the way?
That's a long story.
I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
Yes, I do, Molag Bal. Aeon doesn't know that, though. Then again, he's from another dimension, so vampirism can have many different origins. He's met different vampires of different origins. He doesn't know anything about Daedric lords. Yet. I don't know much about it.
The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
How did you actually become a vampire, then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
Aeon's very snarky and sarcastic, but it's not the time for sarcasm right now. How has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
Oh, you... Actually, no, this is a good question. Given the circumstances and what she's described to Aeon. Do you ever think of curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift. Especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here. And I'm alive. I won't give this up.
Can we even change her equipment around?
Oh, what is it?
Okay, we can. That's good. Because at some point, if need be, I will get her better equipment, because she is very poor equipped right now. But I'll probably forget and forget and forget and forget. But anyway, the reason why I had that one look on my face where I was like that, you know, like this, is because... Why did I do that twice? That wasn't necessary. It's because I had to trace back memory. Am I? Okay, she's there. It's so derpy seeing you just carry an Elder Scroll on your on her back. Or seeing her carry an Elder Scroll on her back, even. So... in the main quest... plot hole, by the way, Bethesda. In the main quest, we would have known what an Elder Scroll was already, kind of. Because, okay, Serana's like, oh, neither of us can read it. We read the first one. The dragon one. We still have the thing on us. And us being Dragonborn, we should know. So that should have been an optional dialogue option. But I guess the Moth Priest is supposed to serve as a plot device, I guess. So we can't just breeze through the quest. Has anyone noticed that plot hole in Skyrim before? Or am I the first one pointing it out? Because I don't think anyone really talks about it. And I noticed no other Skyrim Let's Player points it out either. Okay, we're damp already. That's a problem. Oh, good lord. Yeah, it's a bit of a ways. Hang on, I'm gonna drink some water really quick. I hope you guys don't mind. Need to stretch too.
Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Okay, it says my character needs to get some food soon. Not sponsored by Gatorade, by the way. Water in a Gatorade bottle. Gatorade bottles are just very, very useful for... being used as makeshift water bottles. Still hungry, huh? Full. 3 bowls of soup. Does this thing just thoroughly enjoy abruptly spawning in? Anyway.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch.
If things don't work out with the first job,
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic.
I was offered to be an assistant at a hospital. So we'll see how that goes. The pay is nowhere near as good as the construction job. It's literally half of what I would have gotten from the construction, but if it's a start, I guess. Plus it's experience to be put on my resume. So if things don't work out with the construction, apparently I'm going to have to go way low on the scale. Exquisite Wines of Tamriel. Am I allowed to... Dang! There's only an option to steal it. Don't tease us like that, man! Come on! I would have actually loved a read about fancy wines. For real? Oh my god, that's rude. Frostworm. Are these Brucephemelion. His armor was in Oblivion, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, my dearest Urag. How are you today, my green-skin friend?
Oh god.
Did you need something, Colette?
I only wish to escape the constant glaring of my colleagues and discover an opportunity for repose. Your arcanium is so lovely and quiet.
I see.
Don't fret, my fanged acquaintance. I shan't trouble you a bit.
I don't know whether to consider that flattering or creepy the way she
I'm
worded
not
all
one
that.
for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks. Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
Uh-huh. I need to find a Moth priest.
A Moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a Moth priest for?
My business is my own. Just tell me what I need to know, please.
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The Moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a Moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Here's the thing. We're outlawed in Dragonbridge. We're gonna get stopped by guards right off the bat. And I'm pretty sure I have a bounty of 2,000 plus there. How much gold do I have now? Oof. That's gonna take a major bite out of our gold. Eesh. I'm not too pleased about that. Worst case scenario, if I do get the assistant job, I can at least say... Okay, it's not even letting us go to Dragonbridge because the frickin' marker's in the way! Ugh! Whatever, we'll go on foot. So... I don't know, even if I only get the assistant job, I guess it's better than nothing. Even though the pay they're offering is only part-time, and that things like that hardly can afford rent. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Get out of here, fly. I'm gonna have to do another run through my bedroom today. With the vacuum. I literally went through my bedroom for a full hour catching flies and even waiting for them to come out, because when you provoke flies enough, they will get scared and hide, I've noticed. Waited a bit for them to come out. If they did, then I would go through another run, and I did that about 3 times, and my room seemed pretty clear for the most part. I wake up today, there's frickin' more. My bedroom's clean, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This is why I mentioned in that one episode, guys, don't think it's a dream to live in a basement or attic bedroom. It's a magnet for flies and other creepy crawlies like spiders. And while the only difference is that basements have the potential to be big, attics, well, not so much. This room's 10 by 10. It's not that big. Does the marker really disappear when you get close enough? That's really not fair. Yeah, it's not fair in the least, bro. Keep up the marker, come on. I'm sure we can just go into an inn and ask, but... I guess people's hands can't be held forever. I have a feeling we're gonna be stopped by a guard. Yep.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
We'll just say that Aeon just nonchalantly shoves a bag of gold into the guy's chest, just being like, "Here, take it, now get out of my way." You know, just kind of walks past him.
Smart.
We'll just say that's what happens. Because that's definitely Aeon's style. It's like, get out of my way, I need to get stuff done. Shoo, get. Leave me alone. They're really wasting our time doing that, because doing that we just... Yep, our character now feels tired because of that. And it's also a waste of food, so... We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'll just say some of this food spoiled along the way. But then again, I guess when you walk from where we were originally all the way to here, realistically speaking, I think I said that word already, I guess you would feel tired by default, so I can't really hold anything against it saying that our character's tired now. Why are we holding a healing spell? I distinctly remember having the sword available. Out of my way. I could have taken the opportunity to pull out a two-hander for that, but, you know, need for the torch in the dark. Before I began the recording, I did drop all the loot off at Bree's home. I really should do an off-cam transition of all my things from Bree's home to the Daedric Castle. I gotta do research on the mod page 2 of the Daedric Castle to find out where the book of teleport to Daedric Castle spell is. There is a spell that they provide you to teleport to the castle, which saves time and hunger and tiredness. It really does. That would come in handy greatly. Oh, by the way, bad news, by the way. I did try it in a far earlier episode off screen. These don't work. These do not work. Mark and recall, for some reason they don't. And it's so annoying because it would have been incredibly useful. I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay. We'll sit right here with the mark. See? Does nothing. So I'm gonna have to do research on a new mark and recall spell. Great. That's fantastic. Apparently the mod maker broke the mod, I think. Because it was working originally. I know for a fact it was. Well, maybe it wasn't the mod maker. Maybe it was just because of like a new release of Skyrim that broke the mod, so I guess I can't hold everything against mod makers. Are you for real right now? Come on, dude. I'm not against fighting dragons, I'm just against frickin' needing to fight them every, like, 5 seconds. I know I didn't, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a spawn rate for mods like the Deadly Dragons mod and whatnot. I didn't set the spawn rate that high. I would know if I did. All the way over there? Really? Nail him again. Why? Get out of here! Every time I'm in something important. Come on! Needlehide Dragon? It's using thorns or something on me. It's not that tough, but it's very tanky. Oh crap. Should heal up before it decides to nail me with a bite attack that'll send me flying. Good enough.
It's really dead.
Considering I'm about to absorb its soul, does that answer your question, buddy? It's great that we're getting these and all, and it brings our gold back up. But, you know, that'd be good for selling value right there. I'm hoping to God, though. Serana, the sun's not even out. Anyway. I'm no fan of the sun by any stretch of the imagination either, IRL. like, okay. Any fellow night owls here? You know what I mean? Our character's very cold. I tend to stay up late at night because it's... like, okay, cool, it's great to get a tan every now and then, you know, things like that, but what I'm saying is that I'm afraid of things like sunburn, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I get that, but not always. I wish these flies would leave me alone. Leave me alone. This is really ruining the recording for me, these damn flies. They've made unwanted cameos in a majority of my episodes, and it's really beginning to annoy me. They're that one cameo that no one pays attention to. And I don't want anyone to pay attention to. Because they're not supposed to. We'll just go with that. But as I was saying, I like how quiet it is at night. No one to interrupt, no one to call me away for anything. And it gets really noisy in my house sometimes because of the dogs. That's one thing I will say I've got going for me. With OBS, I have sound suppression. So, the dogs can't really be heard. Or other background noise. That's not really welcome around me. What time is it? We got about half an hour, maybe a little more. I did say 3:20 is when we would end, but I might stop at 3:10 instead? I don't know. 3:20 or 3:10, I'll decide over time. Just warming up here. Why are we holding out a torch in the middle of a tavern?
Something different about you, I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
Oh, what gave it away? What have you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
I thought that there would have been... Holy crap, you got 5 of those? But there would have been a dialogue option for the Moth Priest. Let's do... Imagine if V8, the tomato juice company, made things like this. I'd be kind of into it.
All right, then.
Yes?
Okay, I thought she might have had dialogue options for the Moth Priest, but apparently not. He's got to be around here. Ask people in Dragon Bridge. Oh, that's helpful. What about a guard?
Codlek White Mane is in a better place now.
Know anything about the
Is there any
Moth
place
Priest
better than
visiting Dragon Bridge?
Ah, so that was a Moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge.
Until next time.
Jeez, you're gonna make me chase you? Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that, the game crashed. So we did go across to the Dragon Bridge, towards the Moth Priest. Apparently this vampire... Yeah, apparently... Tongue twister. Blah, blah, blah. Apparently this vampire had a note. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forebears. Hold out for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. Rough. What is it with me and taking human hearts? Who knows? Yeah, the game crashed, though, shortly after I talked to the guard. But it's whatever. On the bright side, though, at least we'll be able to get to the Moth Priest a lot more easily. It's been a struggle, you know, trying to keep up with my life and do so many things at once, and, you know, it can get a little rough. It's currently 2:48 p.m. I'm going a little bit longer. I might just end up stopping at 3 only because I don't know. I had some good sleep. Don't rub it in, character. I had some good sleep last night, but at the same time, I don't know. It's one of those moments where you have a good amount of sleep, but you wake up still feeling tired. You know what I mean? Why am I trying to sneak with a torch out? Hello? Jeez, Azure, you frickin' moron. He says as he proceeds to sneak with a great sword, but I guess it's plausible. Get out of my face, fly! Jeez!
Where'd you come from?
Feral vampire beast. Get out of my face with your stun locks. What was that? Okay. She nailed him in the rear end with a nice spike. I'll take the collar. I kind of want you to stay back down so I can take your collar too. I don't know. It's one of those things where you fall asleep, you wake up, you're like, oh, I think I was asleep for like 7 to 8 hours, and then you still feel sluggish. It's like, why do I feel like this, you know? Like, you feel tired, but you know you shouldn't be. Yeah, I have a feeling, yeah, that doesn't open it anywhere. It'd be cool if it did, though. I have a feeling that's a live gargoyle. Like a G vampire. Interesting. I'm gonna wait for you to be alone from that gargoyle. I'm gonna wait on that. Surprise. What? There's no sneak attack animation for vampires? Well, in terms of claymores? Are you for real? That's messed up. Are you alive? No. You can't really tell with gargoyles sometimes. Okay, you, however, are suspiciously up there. Oh. How did I get away with that? What was that, he says? There should be a sneak attack animation for greatswords. There should be, like, you know, just run it through someone's back and hold them up for 2 seconds and then rip the sword out, you know what I mean? Something cool like that. Hi.
Someone there.
Goodbye. That was mine. I'm counting it. It was mine. Oof, right in the vital point with the spike. Playstone focus. They went really far with sealing the Moth Priest in there, didn't they? Like I had something in my mouth.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay.
Oh god, they corrupted him.
I knew I should. I yield.
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
Well, I beat the crap out of you, that's for sure.
My eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. I owe you a debt for the timely rescue.
Blood does not come out of white clothing, my friend. I think I definitely destroyed your robe. And you're still bleeding. Are you alright?
I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a Moth Priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
I know why they needed you. Because we need you for the same purpose.
You do? All right then, enough mysteries.
We're called the Dawn Guard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll.
You have an Elder Scroll? Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawn Guard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
You can find us at Fort Dawn Guard, near Stendar's Beacon.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
You should be dead. I feel like they look better dead than staying that way. Woohoo! 2-handed's up to 55! Still mediocre! Anyway. I feel like I'm one of those individuals that... Well, I'm assuming some of you know what I mean, what I'm about to say. You know when you're that one individual that, like, you just kinda... Like, you come close to getting something fulfilled in your life that you've been trying to get your hands on for a long time. Like, it could be a job, it could be fulfilling a career, it could be anything that you've tried your hand at for so many years, and right as you're at the edge of that finish line, you suddenly drop to rock bottom again, and then you keep trying again and again, but it feels like every time you're close to succession, you just have bad luck kick you in the balls. That happens to me so frequently. It's so messed up. Believe me when I tell you guys, I've had that happen to me so many times. And when you don't have a high school diploma on top of that, it makes it worse. I don't know why I've bothered, or why I've kept going with job searching after 12 years of my life, which has been wasted, to be quite frank. I feel like bad luck just wastes everyone's life away. In my case, 12 years were stolen from my life that I feel like life itself owes me. You know? It's so messed up. I could have done so much with my life by now. More on that story in a minute, though.
I'm impressed you could find a Moth Priest so quickly.
Does he have the scroll? Is everything ready?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
Glad you made it here safely, Dexian.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Are you prepared to read the Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
That Moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Oh, great. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Ouch. What is it between you two?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
Fair. So where is this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went. That is true.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
In the castle itself?
Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
They aren't going to let us use the front door.
True, but I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Let's go to the castle's secret entrance, then.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Let's check at the time here. Okay. Our character is more than likely tired, so we are going to make a stop at the castle really quick to get some rest before we go anywhere. And we're freezing. We would have frozen to death anyway if we tried to take a trip to the castle. Well, Volkahar Castle, not mine. Let's get some food. That was 3 bowls. Are you still hungry? Come on, autosave. Notification, get out of the way. 5 is what it took to get you full? Holy crap! Oh, never mind. It said eating too much. That freaking autosave notification, man, and it's what threw me off. That's fine, though. Let's do a 12-hour sleep. I can promise you guys, though, in time when I get a job, I'm doing my best to improve the channel. I need some water.
Yes? What did you need?
I will say, though, I don't know what it is. If it's maybe... I don't know. Me personally, I'm a believer in bad luck. So, I don't know, maybe I was just born with god-awful bad luck. Maybe that's why I've had such a hard time trying to find a job throughout my life. What in the world? Open Skyrim.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always...
I don't recall the Sigil Stone being able to do that. I didn't even know you could interact with it. That's cool. Alright, let's visit our guys that do the food.
Yes?
That sounds so fancy. That looks so bomb. I'm not gonna lie, the venison's do.
Until next time.
Alright, let's go to our dining hall and see what our other chef has to offer, since we apparently have 2. Which is weird.
Divine smile on you, friend. Take a look.
I'm hoping, though, that... You know, I always believe that things get better over time. Maybe they will. Who knows? Green tea sounds a little fancy. Herbal tea just sounds therapeutic, but we're not going to overdo it on the drinks.
All right.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, 17. Oh, we got... Yeah, we got plenty of more food now.
Kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
We are nowhere near the same. Is what Aeon would likely be thinking right now. Do I want to go to the castle now or later? We'll cut it off here. Oh, okay, my controller went off for a second. This episode was a bit of a wild ride, but nowhere near as crazy as most episodes I've had so far. It's great to be able to talk to you guys. You know, while I'm recording and whatnot. Helps me get things out of my system. Means a lot to me. Seriously, thank you. It means a lot. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell down below. And please tell your friends and family about this video and this channel. You know, please help me, you know, grow the channel. It would mean a lot to me. Let's keep it going with the subscribers, guys. I'm always looking for support, and I always appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, as always, have a good day.